I think the mic is working. Start off by testing out these maps. See what we get when we land. Start buildings in that area. And a loot. We should expect zombie count. For that, we're just gonna use normal survivor mode. Give us powerful combat, longer lifespan, and a challenging playstyle. I think this is one of the better options. New players, beginners. And of course, I'm not using any mods. The overall map of the build 42. 5 options. All draw. Echo Creek. Riverside. Rosewood. And West Point. West Point. Here. Riverside. All draw. Rosewood. Echo Creek is here. It's kind of the smallest area. Filled with a star on the map. So you know. West Point being the closest to Louisville as your destination. Might want to start here. All draw, just drive up. I always like to start with Rosewood for newer players. Has a decent town, pretty small, controllable. Police station. Firefighters here. Probably don't need this, but this is a good place to get wood and lumber instead of chopping down and firing yourself. You go disassemble all the seats in the church. Has the gas station. One of the better bases for new players. Also in this area, outside of the city. Low zombie count with the farm. But in the meantime, let's start with all draw. And we're not even going to bother with these right now. Just I'll do another video on the occupations, traits new players should choose. Make learning the game a bit easier. I always like carpenter. Construction worker is good. Carpenter's nice. We'll get that for now. Gives us at least some. I always take Sunday driver because it's no use in driving fast. Driving is pretty awkward. Turning in Zomboid. Big extra gives you faster inventory transfers. I always like, I mean, like I said, we can go through these different videos. I actually see some of these negative traits as positives. Take them in every run. We'll get to those in a different video. This, I always have a default layout. You know, I don't like to change my character, but basic. We don't take the beginner loot items that you get, like a backpack and other stuff. We don't go for that for now. But you can opt into it. We'll draw spawn point. First thing you want to do, start your items. Oh, in this situation, if you're just a beginner, you probably just want to drop all these. Believe it or not. Drop it on the ground. You don't need them. Gun is only going to extract all the zombies in your area. Box of bullets is always, it's going to take up a lot of your inventory. All these mags, 2.5 encumbrance. Gun itself, another 2. So altogether, you're looking at 6 encumbrance. And your ID card, just clutter up your inventory here, so you really don't need it. First, you'll see a lot of tools, cooking items, knives, and you don't need any of that. But just to start, probably want to avoid carrying them around. Sugar, crackers. Food. Now look for chips, cereal, and curtains. Curtains are your best friend. They added this ability to make a sling bag. Right off the bat, you have a kind of good book bag. Put it on your back. You have more inventory. And with reduced encumbrance of 50. You're looking for here, like I said, you don't need frying pans. Start any kind of cooking utensils. Maybe this fresh food you probably don't need unless it's already cooked. Light. You grab one. What we're looking for here is chips, cereal, and a weapon. Preferably a hammer. A tool. Any of these things. Pen or pencils also critical. First spawn. There it is, pencil. Yep, and favorite it. Pen, green pen, even better. Make it favorite. Anything so far, this point is the candles for additional. Oh, put them on. Anything gives you additional armor, take it. Hoodie. Socks. Did you? It's just a hoodie. Sweater. We have a pen, pencil. Good enough. Here. Caffeine pills, a good start. They don't take any inventory space. Everything else we're looking for the basics, maybe a couple of bandages. Didn't find any. You can always remove curtains and rip them. But you're not looking forward to getting bit this early. Okay. Bed. Okay. We found nothing in this house. Nothing of use. Garbage cans, check those. Okay, here's the city of Muldrow. It's survival mode. You might notice that you actually get a mini map here. Get used to your surroundings. Little black dots here are normally sheds or industrial areas. You find a lot of tools and weapons in there. Anyone close by, beeline to it, and hope you find some kind of weapon or tool. Drill brush, nothing, nothing. Also be kind of quiet as possible. Start off without any tools. And here we see generator inside the shed. Why we need pen or pencil to start with. You stubborn, can open. It looks like empty, but we need to check in case you might grab a branch, break the window. And remove the broken glass. Don't try to do this with your bare hands, you'll get cut. Okay. This is the best generator here. Of course, we're not going to carry it around or anything. Steel rod is also good. Better than the branch. Drop the branch. And we'll go with the steel rod. Perfect. Okay. Things like this, epoxy, screws, too early for that. An empty gas can is good, but again, it's too early. Box of batteries, late game, handle, hard hat, you can always wear that. And the reason we need the pen, pencil early game is we could mark what loot we find for the generator. There's a little lightning bolt. Use, write down, kill gen. Come back to it later. Without a pencil, pen. Yeah, there's no way to write on the map. Okay, so we have a two-handed weapon. We have our makeshift sling. And we're off. Check the garbage cans. Or the elusive sledgehammer. Believe it or not, best low cases you can find one in a garbage can. A nail. I mean, you can grab one. You'll need a hammer. That is useless. Here we go, killing our first zombie. Here we look for watches. Begin with. Time it is. Ultra so far. Yeah, higher end houses, larger houses. Most of them are two-story houses. Perfect for base building. A lot of the fire fencing. Losing zombies. Can't jump over that. And but they can't. Jackets are good to start with. To find one that's decent shape. Always close the doors behind you. Find curtains, close them. Again, we're looking for basics right now. Hammer, screwdriver, backpack. Crowbar would be nice. And mac and cheese. Exactly. No, not now. Since we don't have a water bottle, we can always drink every now and then. Sink, have a sip. Don't want to get. Here's something you can grab and take with you. Good to have. Way much. Sour cream. Basement. Check that out. Pills you don't start with. Stolen kit would be nice. Check out what it has. Needles. Red. Really takes up any of your space, so grab a couple of needles. Need them all. Grab one or two thread. Basements stacked. We have rope again, one of the essentials, but not early game. You won't need it. Start. Large handle also good, but useless without a weapon head or something. First floor is a dud. Not sure what we hope to find here. Sorry, that's gonna be a dud. Handgun case. And you're looking at better pistol than what we before. But I think without a holster, really not worth it. You can mark it on your map. Here. Gun. Also mark our spawn point. For not to encumber myself with those wipes. And we don't plan on eating them. They're good to have. And it's 2 p.m. If you want, there's a tip you can eye out. Make a mental note of TV shows, skill shows. Start up every 6 hours. 6, 12, 6. Hatchet. Keep an eye out for zombies coming attacking behind you. Usually where most deaths occur. Zombies that creep up behind you. Before you start looting, also just scan the area. Sure, nobody's trying up behind you, and everything's safe. Digital watch. Place our classic watch with that. Don't forget to get rid of your stuff when you don't need it. Grab a bite to eat. Whenever you see you're hungry. Loot at this time. Looking for keys. So you can avoid setting off the alarm to the house. Break into it. Earrings, drop them. They just take. Always have key rings. Okay. Key. Grab it. We'll get rid of these. So, okay, hatchet's good. Perfect. You can attach it to your belt. If you hover over a container like a wallet or like the gun case that we've seen before, it'll give you small icons underneath of what's actually inside. The key. Open it up if not worth the key. It shows that it does have a key. It up. Grab the key. On to the next one. Yeah, they put the gate. Iron pipe. That what we have. Iron rod. I think the pipe is stronger. Nothing. I think the iron pipe. Grab one in good condition. And research real quick. See what it teaches us. Probably teaches us how to repair it. Just like iron pipe. Sounds horrific. It is better than that rod. So far, Muldrow's shaping up to be very easy. Again, scissors are good to have, but not early game. You don't need this. This would be excellent. Really good to have. But we don't have the room. This point here, you can actually start contemplating base, choosing a place you'd like to call home. Or maybe just initial point. Start hoarding any of the goods you find. Okay, these guys get broke out. Take care of them. Really good. To be a nuisance. Or there. This is perfect that we didn't actually go into the house. 5 zombies already in there. Would have been guaranteed death. And the area. Coast looks clear. Since they can't jump over this fence, and I think it takes about 50 zombies to break through it. Could be good. Here's one though, still inside. Hey Ava, thank you for the follow. How's it going? trying out these spawn points. Ultra. Try and see if it's a good area for beginners. Seems good. So far, the zombies are just trickling in. Haven't been overloaded yet. Cool. How's the mic? Can you hear me? Because I kind of had to reset everything. Just wondering if you can hear me. Can you hear my mic? Yes, I can. Okay, thank you. Just want to know. Stream's going good. I just started. It's a bit of an early/late stream. Could turn on the TV and hope to catch the 6 p.m. Life and Living. See what it teaches us. Okay, great. I love houses with basements. My favorite. You stream daily? Um, Not really, no. Not every day. But I try to stream maybe 3 or 4 times a week. I'm gonna be streaming a bit more now, usual, because I want to make these tutorial videos. I've seen a lot of people struggle with getting into Zomboid. For instance, this loot we just found. 2, 3, 5 bulletproof vests. So yeah, I'm making these kind of tutorial videos. So yeah, I'm going to be streaming them a bit this week later. First one I came up with is the spawn points. Sure, go ahead. They're coming. I hear zombies. I like to go out and meet them instead of waiting for them to attack me. As a source, come and help streamers to grow their channel. Cool. Want to see some work? Sure. You can email them to me. Email me any demos you have or a portfolio. Should be an email on my Twitch channel. So far, I've been doing a lot of basics. Of Discord. I do. I don't know what it is. I haven't logged into it for a while. I used to log in for gaming. I haven't logged in for a while. But I do have Discord. Add me on Discord. Sure. Send me your Discord. You want to put it in chat? I don't know if you want to do that or not. You can probably just wisp me it. Is that an 8 VAT 90? All right, cool. Yeah, I'll add you and I'll look you up later today, maybe tomorrow. See how everything goes. The shirts. Always get the shirt. Shirts are one of the first things that protect you. One of the best items that protect you from scratches. So always try to grab a shirt if you can. These books are great to have, especially when your inventory is empty. You're looking for skill books. Okay, but my laptop battery is very low. So you could add me right now. Great for me. But if that's not okay, Lord, I'll add you. I'll add you. Yeah, maybe not today, but I'll add you later on today or tomorrow. Once I'm done with the stream. Okay, cool. Appreciate it. And so far, this house does not have what we're looking for. And well, this might be it. Okay. 4. Set a hammer, screwdriver, crowbar, start. Or any kind of book bag, duffel bag. Oh. Well, that'll take over the bulletproof vest. So no, don't need that. Prefer the bulletproof vest. Closet full of clothes, comic books. Not well. Knee pads are excellent to have. Move on to the next house. You can always mark houses that you've been to. This one here, I'm going to mark the bulletproof vests. We have like 4 or 5 of them in the basement, as well as guns. Vehicle. At the ground, you might be lucky in E. Fire iron. Jack. And zombies. Okay, scan the area. See, there he goes. A bunch of them coming our way. They all heard us. Okay, here we go. Screwdriver. Grab that. You hover over the sack, it'll show you if there's any items in it. It doesn't have any items. It's a little bit better, 50% more the capacity than our sling bag, but I'm not sure. Equip it on your back. You only have it in your hand. So you, for instance, we're only using one-handed weapon. We could always hold it in our other hand, but eventually you might lose it. Going through a window or jumping a fence. Good chance you'll drop it. Okay. No keys so far. In the addition, it's not. Whenever starting a run, you find a vehicle, even if it's abandoned on the road, just check for fuel. Sometimes when you find a car that's with the key, you'll be scouring for fuel, and it's good to make a note if you find a vehicle with fuel. Make a note of it on your map. Again, we'll take residents, keys. We don't want to activate any alarms. And we don't want to cross this. Bunch of zombies. Time to kill. We're already getting drowsy, hungry, thirsty. So we'll come back for them. This will be a good time to start considering a place to lay your head for the night. Here we have books. You know what? We'll leave this book in here. And we'll mark it on the map. Saw is excellent to have as one of the beginner items. It'll let you open doors that are locked. Wooden doors, that is. We have a hatchet, but we already have a axe. So that we'll make a note of it though. Wire. Wrench is good to have. Wrench and a hammer. Then we have books. Fire pump. Must be going over the vehicles. We'll make a note of it. The books here. Book. No. And we can come back for it. There's a shed in the back of the house. Quick, before we go and spend the night inside the house itself. Pretty vacant. Locked. Not promising. These houses usually have alarms. Okay, nothing so far. Alright, we're in the clear. Another generator. Red one. Blank. Rotary T-square. Welding rubber hose is also one of the other essentials you want to look for. Take up any inventory space, but it's essential for transferring fuel from one vehicle to another. You don't need the gas tank, but you do need a rubber hose. You can transfer it to a can, a bottle. Here we have another book. Safety goggles. Put them on. TV in there. None of these are required. None of them are essential. So we will mark this place here. Red Jenny. Green You guys were having a party, weren't they? You can use an empty beer bottle or water until you find an actual water bottle. But they are a bit heavier. You can also use an empty pop can, empty can, tin can. But I have a feeling we'll find something in here. We are hungry. We'll eat the fresh salami before we go to bed. Take a peek inside. What is in there? Always be on alert. Okay, found some fresh salmon. What I'd like to do is throw them in the freezers. And if we ever come back here, we know it'll be fresh for a bit longer. Like, grab a quick drink. Here are zombies. They're probably inside the house. Stay alert. Weird layout. Somewhere here. Or maybe upstairs. We'll grab it. We'll put it somewhere where we find more books. Drop it off later. Careful going upstairs. One of the most dangerous things you can do. Going upstairs. There we go. You'll see this door here is moving. So it's they're behind this door. Get ready. Done. We keep the residence. Well, we're let ourselves in. Nothing interest. It's what you're looking to do here is just clear it out. You know, get ready to spend the night. See any curtains? I'm gonna try to close them. Without curtain. Bedroom. I want to avoid it. Here's a bedroom with curtain. Look for a piece to the car outside too. Like I said, this owner here seems to be owner of the car. You can add this to your. Other than that, I mean, yeah, we already have things we need. Yeah. All right, so we're just gonna spend the night in this bedroom. The alarm. on our watch for 5 a.m. -ish. No, actually 6 a.m. We'll catch the cooking show or the Life and Living channel. We even have TV in our bedroom, so we'll just turn that on and have it ready. Channel Life and Living. Too loud though. Okay, go to sleep. Day one. Back, starting day 2 now. We woke up exactly on time. Make sure you turn off your alarm. Have a seat. Get a book you can read at the same time as watching this show. Boredom, what are we learning? Cooking is. Get about a level for the first show that you watch. It'll be a level. Check our map. Well, see where we are. Okay. You can mark this as a temporary base. Since that's very close to everything we need, as our guns, ammo, generators, 2 floors, has books. It's well guarded, has the high fences in the area. I think it's done. You don't have to wait at the end of the show. Usually ads afterwards. Map of the USA. Kind of that. Yeah. Pretty nice here house. Very rare loot. I remember they didn't have much food though. Closet here. Check. Duct tape. Again, that's one of the essentials you should have, but we're not to that point yet. If you had any food. Getting some food. Had the salmon, I think. Grab and cook it. Don't forget to turn off the oven. Be in for a surprise if you don't. Are you hungry? Just half of it. Give the rest for the next part of the day. Maybe half is more than enough. Have a drink. And we're off. And this house, all surrounded by all 3 sides of wood over here. Let's see what logs, planks, 3 branches. We have a log. 2 logs. 2 trees. And a gate that... Oh, we don't have the key. There's the keys inside though. You okay? What we would do here is we would board up the windows, the doors, a rope sling, bed with bed sheets. Those 2 of them in there. Just go up and down that. I don't think we've been actually starter house. But we have been this house here. Let me see. Oh yeah, this is the one with the bottom. Yeah, it had guns, the gun case. won't bother us. I don't think it's locked. Good chance of setting off the alarm, that means. Oh, he must. Yeah. Let him out. Hmm. Hey, Ava. Yeah, I still haven't sent you a message yet, but I'll do that later on after the stream. Or just email me if you want with all the information you have. There's the email in the Twitch description. Saw, we already have a saw. Yeah, we get the wood saw. Hacksaw is also required for some recipes and crafting. This house does not have a basement. Now let's open the back door because we need to walk back later. Okay, we have some steak. We'll throw them in the freezer. Flashlight. No batteries. We'll grab it though. Let's take up some encumbrance. Grab chocolate bar. That's it, really. Nothing else. I mean, no stairs. Except for some maybe some books. Probably all we'll find up here. Close the curtains. Grab this. The tape. Paint. Another sewing kit. Buckle, buttons. Buckle is good to have. Buttons. Soap, mirror, bandages. Oh, drink. Nothing really much in this house. We have a little piece of steak in the freezer. Leave the door open. You note that we were here. And this guy still hasn't made it out. I mean, I don't want to run, jump in the window, see if we can call him out. Might attract other zombies. We don't want to see what's in there. All right, nothing worth it so far. Notebook. Respirator. And box of nails. If you find a box of nails, a lot of nails. Encumbrance. What I'm doing is I'm gonna grab it. Grab the screws. Grab the handle. Planks. And we're gonna transfer them over to our order house, our beginner. Or is that iron pipe? It is to be used. This bring this over to our initial base right now. I think any of these houses would do good. This one might be better. You know, have a long gate in front of it. Way too many windows. Bring him here, kill him before he calls his buddies. Test out this iron steel pipe as well. There's a hunter here. It has a backpack. Oh, come on. If he would have come this way, we would have killed him with his backpack, but and books and goes in there. Screws. Handle. Open up the box. Nails. And with a moment. 10 or 12. Rest in here. Okay, the planks, we're gonna start boarding up our home. Garage door closed. Start bringing in some sheets. Start with the front of the house. Most likely to be packed. Actually, you know what? You don't have a hammer. You don't have a hammer. That's how important hammers are. drink. Need to heal, so we can eat up some food and it'll help us heal. Of 30, we can catch the TV show. We may get up to the bedroom. Chairs. Woodcraft. I think we just missed it. We just missed it. So our main goal right now is to find a hammer. Okay, we cleared this house. Make a mental note of the stake that was in there. Find it. I'll jump that fence. Not yet. We'll go around. Okay, 2 vehicles. For sale sign in front of a house is usually means it's gonna be empty. But we'll check for a hammer. Case. No fuel. Also no fuel. I'm gonna make a note that zombies can't go through vehicles, they have to go around. Try to line them up when you have more than 2. And always keep a mental note of where they're coming from. Look for areas where they can't come and attack you from behind. Weak spots like this protects you from any rear attacks. But they could have been hiding behind the shed, so make a lap around that. Lap around the house. Pounding is from behind the gate here. There's also pounding inside one of these houses, maybe 4. Panicked. Come on, man. Calm down. Nothing of interest, guys. Peek inside the house before you enter. little skill books like this. They're lightweight and easy to read. No. Upstairs. Pounding here is coming from upstairs. Oh, there it is. Get in there. Being tired, out of breath. A lot longer to kill a zombie. Why is he agitated? Grab a can corn. We don't have a can opener yet. Mac and cheese, you need a saucepan for that. Bottle opener doesn't help. Expect to find much upstairs. You'll be on alert. Bandage. Another one. Nothing here. This house is empty. I mean, it wasn't empty, but nothing of you. There are basement. It's just a did have a shed in the back. Check it out. Take a swig of these pills. Caffeine pills. It's still too early. 3:30. He's already tired. Already drowsy. Ready to sleep. So we'll just take a couple of these. Stay awake. Just a little bit longer. Locked. No problem. Club hammer. It tells you right there, too unwieldy to drive nails, so you can't use it. How did he get in? Without us hearing him. Two planks. We need elbow pads. There's a hammer. You can use that instead of the wrench. I have everything else. Grab the planks too. Grab these two books. In place the battery. Also flash. Wait a minute. That was a fresh battery. well, grab these two. Mark this with an X. And looted. Want to bother coming back here. And go board up the house and get ready for spending the night. Hence, agitate. Why? And let's go have a chocolate bar, help with that. Away the sadness, but not the agitation. Have a good night's sleep. Read a book, magazine. Get rid of that. Watch some TV as well. Yeah, actually, we'll go watch the show Life and Living show again. We'll make it by 6 p.m. You gotta start hoarding sheets as well. When in every house we find sheets. Okay, we have the hammer, we have the nails, we have the planks. I'm boarding up windows. I like to add 3 planks. You can add up to 4, I think, per window. Some people board them from inside, some people board them outside. I don't think it makes it much of a difference. Drop off some more loot. Grab here. That's weird. Favorite, the screwdriver. Drop off the books. Getting pretty. 2, 3, 4. First aid 1. Go. Think I'm hungry, but the milk will finish. You really finished already. You might have to take apart this bed to close these windows. We might have to move the TV to make this as our entry point. Front of the house. Yeah, that's a sip of water. needs 2. Okay, that won't work. Yeah, we can't reach those. House. Might not be. Well, I'll just... We only needed 2, made 3. Could I disassemble this room? Read the board magazine here. For boredom. Sadness. Where'd he go? I don't even remember what. Book disappeared. Beats on the door. Need to board up this. Do that right now before we go to bed. Board the doors. We need some more nails. We have a whole box of them. Since we have the rope ladder, we can barricade the doors. We won't be using them anymore. We'll leave one for now. We'll just barricade though, and the other one. Around real quick, scan the area, see if there's any other planks to use. Get a skill level of 2. A couple skill points maybe, just taking this apart. A plank. The benefits of having a hammer. Yep. Well, 2 planks and nails. Bingo. All right. We get a scissor, we can chop off these edges. Knife, scissors. Actually, we can even do it with the axe. Back down into the axe. Or not. It's not. Hungry and thirsty. Chocolate milk. Get the job done. Okay, alarm is on. Take a rest. 2 minutes. A chocolate milk. Go to sleep. End of day 2. A quick break and be back for day 3.